how much better does the ankle feel where you're at right now compared to the Wednesday before the Jets game that bye week?
Yeah, it's been a day-by-day thing. Coming in here every day, and doing everything in my power to make myself available for my team. So that's been my mindset. It's still my mindset. Trying to be available for the team.
Do you think you'll be ready to go?
The goal is to be available for the team and preparing every day to be available.
Before the Jets game, you seemed confident that you'd be able to play. What happened?
Yeah, in that moment, I was hopeful, and I had every intention on doing that, preparing, and things changed over time.
Was there any kind of setback, or was it just didn't heal as fast?
It just, decision was made, and it was the right decision.
Is it a swelling? Is it just controlling the swelling?
I don't want to get into the details of the injury. I've told you guys I was dealing with something, and I am dealing with something. So my only goal going forward is being available for the team and being available, working towards that every day.
What was it like on the sideline watching that game and watching Gardner play?
It was great. It was great. Seeing everybody compete, seeing everybody shake back from the week before. Obviously, seeing him go out there and take advantage of the opportunity he had, I'm so happy to see him step in and go out there and get a win for us, in which we needed.
You've spoken to us about learning from everything. What did you learn from watching Gardner play?
I think he went out there and he's done the things that he's done throughout his career. He played a real good game, and I'm happy for him.
Apologize if this was already asked. Are you feeling better this week about playing than last time?
Like I said, it's a day-by-day process for me. It's a day-by-day process for me, and that's what I've taken it. And I'll continue to take that, and I just want to continue to strive and do everything I can in my power to be available for this week.
How many reps did you get at practice today?
I'm not getting into the details of it.
Slay said that you guys talked among yourselves about going beyond the required protocols with the outbreak in all sports, but especially in the NFL. What was that, I guess, conversation like, and can you discuss, as a leader on the team, why you thought that this was the right move to make?
Well, yeah, we want to try and put ourselves at an advantage in the way that we can. You see things going on in the league, in the sports world. A lot of people are getting sick for whatever reason. That's their business, and I know it happens. But for us, we want to control what we can, and we're going to try and put our best foot forward and trying to be safe and doing it even when we may not have to. So it's something we decided to do as a team, and hopefully it pays off.
Jalen, when you're in the game, obviously, the running attack is pretty heavily focused and stuff. To watch, the last game with Miles Sanders getting the bulk of the carries and everything, what was that like? The way that you were able to do it in a different way. You know what I mean?
I think that shows what type of team we are. I think we're a good football team. We're a good football team, and we can attack people in different ways and be efficient in different ways. To see him get over 100, still got to get him in the end zone, but to see him get over 100 and run the ball the way he did was really good.
What does it say about this team? You guys got off to that obviously slow start, but to now really be in this and the chance to be a playoff team, what does it say just about the entire season and you guys kind of hanging in there?
Well, I think the reality of it is everyone knew that we were always in it, and the dog was never out of the fight. And I think that's the mentality we've always had, regardless of what was said outside or what rap poison we had out there, anything like that. We just kept our head high, focused on the things that we could control, and just tried to get better every day. We've learned so much about ourselves throughout this year. I've talked about that often, and I think we're still growing, and I think our best football is yet to be played.
How'd you spend your bye week?
I was up here working.
I remember after the loss to the Giants, you and Nick Sirianni talked about how much you wanted to get back out there, your motivation, correct some of those mistakes. How tough is it to sit on that game for this long and not be able to get back out there?
No, I'm easily motivated, and I'm self-motivated. I have goals. I have things that I want to accomplish, and most important thing is winning for this team. So, like us all, we'll learn from the good and the bad and the indifferent, and move forward.
Was it hard to not be able to play based upon how optimistic you were and just your own your natural inclination to always want to play? Did you have to kind of check yourself a little bit when they told you couldn't go?
As a competitor, you always want to be out there on that field. But in that moment, that's what was best for the team, and for everyone's safety, and for our future, and what we want to accomplish. That was what was best. So I don't regret any decision being made by the people upstairs or myself or whoever it was. But now we worry about so what, now what, and this is a time where I'm striving every day, trying to make myself available, and that's what it's going to be.
With the COVID outbreak among the Washington team, do you look at who might be available for them, who you might be facing, who you might not be facing?
Well, look, at this point in the season, everybody's playing for a lot, and regardless who's out there, you have a faceless opponent. Treat everybody with the same respect and go out there and try and play good football all around. So we know they're coming in with something to fight for, and so are we. So I think as a competitor, I think as a football team, we just want to go out there and execute at a high level and get a win in December.
Jalen, there was a moment in the Jets game. Nate Herbig had a bad snap and came over to the sideline. It looked like you were talking to him. What did you say to him?
Probably gave him some encouragement. It was so long ago. Excuse me. I gave him some encouragement. It happens. I know that's his second one of the year, being thrown in there in a situation like that. But I mean, he knows what type of player he is. He knows that he's a go-getter, and he's proven that throughout this year, and even last year, stepping in critical situations and playing at a high level at all different positions. Just told him to keep his head up and go get the next one, flush it down the toilet, leave it alone.
Ankle sprains are a pretty common sports injury. Have you dealt with them before, and is this different than any of the other ones you previously had?
I've had a tightrope, so yeah, I have.
Hey John, you said you stayed up here working. Did you stay off your ankle? Like was it working in terms of the mental part of it, or were you running around, moving around?
Mental.
In which ways have you guys gone above and beyond when it comes to the COVID protocols to make sure that you are?
I think simply put, as a football team, we're not in a position where we're being forced to do any type of thing. And I know I'm gonna let Coach Sirianni speak on some of that, but I think we're just trying to protect ourselves, protect the team the best way we can, so we can have everybody we need. Because to do the things that we want to accomplish and to achieve those things, you need everyone. So everyone matters.
Jalen, how much input did you have in the decision against the Jets, whether you're going to play or not?
I don't want to comment on it. We talking about the Jets, we talking about these old things. I'm worried about what I plan to do, not what's already happened. So doing everything in my power to make myself available, and I'm excited.